Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you're all doing good and you've had a good Sunday or even the whole weekend. Um, I went out briefly today and yeah, people were, Target was, I passed by Target and they were packed. So if you haven't done shopping for Christmas shopping, yikes. I don't know what to tell you. You've only had all year to plan, but okay. So we're down to as of tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and kind of half, 3/4 of Wednesday. And then Thursday's it. So anyway, if you haven't done your Christmas shopping, and I kind of understand, anybody else just not feeling it? It just doesn't feel. Yes, I have the ceramic tree and it's lit, and I have the blow mold Santa, but let's just let's just get through it. And then next thing you know, New Year's. And I get that the older you get, Christmas isn't what it used to be, and I get it. I do miss us going to different relatives. Either you do Christmas Eve or you do both Christmas Day. And then even in the past 30 plus years, it was always go to my mom's, go to my dad. And just what was 15 years ago, I would kill for right now. But as you get older, it is what it is. So work the next 2 days, and then Wednesday morning I'll get up and head to Mother's. So I will head by after I get off work tomorrow. I'll swing by Target and get Mother's, and that'll be that. That's all the Christmas I'm doing. It is, and then I'm trying to find the deal on Sophia here. I want her to get her a stainless litter box. But it's not a today thing. It's been a thing for the past couple of months. I've been trying to find just a great price on one. But anyway, I tried to get some rest, but little miss here wouldn't let me sleep. Shocker. So I finally had to get on up. But being Sunday, that means UPS, Goodwill. Sorry, I nodded off earlier in my chair here. Goodwill changes their discount code color. Last week it was green. I before I ran my quick errands, I stopped by Goodwill, and their color was red this week. It's red sticker or barb, and I always look for my shirts. This is a vintage Pierre Cardin. These are my signature style shirts, or it's a good design that has the jump out at me. I don't get every shirt I see, believe it or not. Feels like it, but then I only wear 3 or 4, and they're just in rotation. So, kind of like Quagmire on Family Guy. I kind of looks like I wear the same thing the whole time, which I love that simplicity. On my off day, it's usually t-shirts, which I have. I know over 100. I wear 6 or more, a few more. I will not get rid of them. At work, they are solid comfort colors, or it has a logo on the pocket. You can't see what it is, but it's usually comfort colors. And the older comfort colors t-shirts are the best, and they get harder to find because the newer ones aren't as good made. Shocker, I know, right? But I love that idea of a uniform look, and it's one less decision. Granted, it's still a decision what to wear. I know. Before I did this, it was a black, I kept it simple, a black polo and khakis. I tended to wear the same thing every day. I saw where it helps take your decision making very, very minimal. And I liked it. I didn't have to think about it. I like that same uniform look, but this way it's a variant. And I know you really wanted to learn that. So, hint, here we go back to Goodwill. So I looked at the shirts. I didn't see anything. But I did look at, as you know, go to DVDs. And I found 3 volumes of Charlie Chan. These are from the 30s. Charlie Chan, detective. 3 volumes of movies. They were each volume was priced at $1.09. Thank you to whoever priced them. I think I have 1 or 2 already. Maybe a Turner Classic set. I think I'll have to check. But I would watch these on Turner Classics. If it's an old mystery, I am there. But Charlie Chan Volume 1 through 3. There are 5 volumes that I looked it up. And so, hey, look, I'm happy to just have 3 volumes. These are pretty cool. So apparently there were like 49 of these movies, which, wow. But they're like usually like an hour and 10 minutes. So the mysteries solved pretty fast. The earliest Charlie Chan I remember, but it wasn't really Charlie Chan. It was in Murder by Death, I think, with Peter Sellers as the Asian detective. But it wasn't Charlie Chan. It was kind of like a take on him, I think. But Charlie Chan. The discs are in decent shape. Some look like they haven't been played. 1 or 2 look like they could be disc rot, but the others look okay. I will check these later. But Warner Oland, the actor, Cinema Classics Collection from 20th Century Fox. Charlie Chan, Volume 1, has Charlie Chan in London, Paris, Egypt, and Charlie Chan in Shanghai. And that has 4 movies. Aaron Treese in it as well. 5 movies in there. In 1 volume, it had a random scratched up copy of Remember the Titans. So I threw that out because I already have it. Volume 2 has 4 movies total. Charlie Chan at the Circus, Racetrack, Opera, at the Olympics. They really went to town with these titles, didn't they? And then the 3rd volume has 5 movies. Volume 3, Charlie Chan the Black Camel, Charlie Chan on Broadway, Charlie Chan at Monte Carlo, Charlie Chan's Secret, and Behind That Curtain. So I'm looking forward to these. The sets were a little dusty. Thank you to whoever at Goodwill priced these for $1.09 for each volume. And then I did find some cool strategy game that I paid $1.99 for. Never heard of it. It was open. Mint. Pieces have not been pushed out or anything. I might end up selling that on eBay. No solds, but like 2 people have it listed for like $150. I know nothing about it, but I know when I see a game or something like that, just do a quick scan, do your homework, and go, hey, I could probably make some money off of that. Because right now, that's the plan starting. Even though I've had my business license for several months now, I haven't done anything with it. So starting in January, we're just going to start getting some stuff listed, get some sales. Between that, because as I said, I've got to, just do it. Just quit putting it off. And I do the taxes every month, even though I haven't sold, but you still have to file, even if you haven't sold anything. So 000, so it's done. But yeah, so I was really, really excited to find these. They're not worth much. In all fairness, the sets are a little beat up. I might end up just converting those into like a binder. But like I said, there's 1 or 2 in there. Looks like it could be disc rot. Because these are 20th Century Fox. And these are from 2007. So you're looking at 19 years now. So 18? 19? Anyway. They got some age on them. So who's to say? So I'll probably let them sit to the side. The cases were a little on the dusty side, but they were taped. So for $1.09, even if you had like 2 out of each set that were in decent shape. Still not bad. There was some other stuff there, but I mean, there was why buy it if you don't need it? They had 2 seasons of the L Word. I really wasn't into that show, but hey, they were $1.09. But again, I was more of a queer as folk. So, L Word, I think I watched 1 or 2, and then Sybil Shepherd showed up on it, and Pam Grier, so, but like I need more shows. So, I let someone else get that. So, I was glad to find that. I hated I couldn't find another shirt, but anytime now I get another shirt, I take out a shirt that I have not worn. I mean, obviously, with my rotation, I hate to wear them out, but I mean, there's just some in there I haven't worn, and it's just taking up room in the closet. My big closet, that holds the DVDs and such. The hall closet, that holds my clothes. I try to keep that simple. So, but yeah, I'm so happy with Charlie Chan. That's pretty cool. I love the old mystery movies and things like that. So definitely, I'll check through and see what does, those that look a little on the iffy side could be. And over the years, media does rot. So, and it happens. That's just, yes, we're buying it, but here's hoping what we have will last. But I mean, hell, we've got 30-year-old VHS tapes that are still working like a champ. When you check it, just make sure it looks really good. There's no mold or anything. So, that's the worst. But so glad. So that made my day. And then I went to Publix and got my free bar cake for my birthday. And BOGO pickles. So, because it hit me, why spend this money on chips and stuff? Which the only chips I get usually are like tortilla chips and, don't sleep on the Aldi brand Doritos. Those are actually pretty decent. And I love popcorn, but with the kernels, I tell you. So I eat that sparingly. So I feel like switching to pickles and such, that's just your easier and healthier option. So, and a bag of Funyuns is $8. What the F? When did we get here? A bag of potato chips is $8. I'm good, thanks. I'll switch to something else. I don't like chips that much. That's why if you have a Publix, the BOGOs work really well. I had to get Sophia 2 flavors that I can't get her anywhere unless I go to PetSmart. I could order through Chewy, but she loves the salmon petites. So, but I like to vary it up. She just doesn't like the whitefish. And I'm sorry I'm rambling. I feel like I could use a nap, but my God, it's already late in the day. Now it's early evening, so. So yeah. Charlie Chan today. So that's pretty good for classic Hollywood. So from the 30s, I cannot wait to look into these. So that's pretty good. So, I'm going to go ahead and make this one short and sweet. So, well, as short as it can be. Yeah. So here we are. If you got the Mondays coming up, Monday Scaries, like I say, it's going to come regardless you want to or not. And look, we all kind of got a short week ahead of us. You might have 1 or 2 days off. I've got 2. Well, I've already got today. So it's kind of a short week for all of us. And with everything going on, we're going to be busy. So just plow into the week and let's just get through it. And next thing you know, then as of tomorrow, we'll be going, oh my God, next week's New Year's. Great. So, and at least with Tuesday, the releases are super slim pickings. So we don't have that to worry about too much this week. I'll still talk about it, but, and we'll just go from there. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off for the day. And, yeah, hope you all have a good rest of your night. Get you something good for dinner. And remember, let's start the week off on the right foot, thinking positive that we're going to have a great week and we're going into a week with the great holiday, okay? All right. And again, like I said, basically, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad we are here to talk about all things physical media and Gen X. So I know the world is a dumpster fire, but hey, we've all got each other. Okay? And when we all have each other, isn't that enough? I mean, hey, why not? So anyway, with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow.